All right, well, we got 24 marbles here on the track ready to get around in for the first qualifying race of the first round.
Let's do this.
Have you been consulting with our historians and research team on the backgrounds of our marbles? You're ready for today?
Yeah,
great.
I have actually.
Amazing. I'm ready.
AC in Dallas makes
air
conditioning.
You already have some info. Hold on, coming in hot off the field here.
He makes air conditioning in the great state of Texas.
Oh, really? With a Texas marble, no less.
Yeah, AC Dallas. It's in his name.
Makes sense. Who knew he was promoting his business this entire time? Now, is there any competition associated with that, or is it strictly just a promotional stunt? Because
I don't know.
I've gone on record many times saying one of the luckiest marbles in Marbles on Stream over the course of years. They seem to always come up top season after season. Indy, I was promised this was better.
No,
it
we're
looks
having
the
a little
same.
rough time. Oh, I see my marble in there. Come on. John's rocking my skin. I love it.
It does sort it out. It sorts itself out eventually. There's just some weird timing. My computer, for whatever reason, does not enjoy timing the marbles appropriately.
I will also say John and AC are on the best MSLA team there is.
Really?
Yeah, team having fun with me.
Nice.
We're actually not doing very well this season.
Yeah. Last season for Pro Marbles League, I had 1 race, 1 win. That was my contribution. I quit out 100%. I nailed it. I nailed it. The rest of my team was not as impressed as I was with my record. But I stand by it. I tried to race more races this season. Terrible record now. I still have 1 win, but terrible record. I'm never doing it again. Stick with my 1 shot. But all right, yours is cycling around. Looks like Indy has sped up the intermittent time, knowing that the reliability of the portals has definitely proven itself over time in the testing. So your show will come through. Round the bend, triggers the marbles.
Yay!
Down they go. And Yorkshire waits in line.
For this, do we have a minimum of marbles we need?
No.
To get it to trigger properly?
The beauty and genius of our map designers for these events is that the first marble through is routed as the trigger marble. And then there is a filing of marbles to a certain number, and then there is what we call the pleb bin.
Yes, I've seen that.
Where the remainder fill through. They don't have as good a chance to win, but they still have a chance to win. So it's that background level excitement that we like to have in our maps.
Yeah.
And for those of you watching, if you have any ideas for a map, we still need at least 1 more, if not 2, depending on whether or not we go with Indy's or Lugo's new anti-grav drag race, which I'm definitely was looking at myself, but he beat me to the punch, as always. But Garnet Rod seems to have a strong shot all the way to the end there. No competition for Garnet Rod, just icing it right out of the gate. Congratulations on qualifying for the first round.
Oh, thank you so much, Scruff. Said GG on Marble Fest. Thank you.
Yes. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
I've not gotten the re-invite. However, I am in the Tilt-A-Fest, which I feel is going to be just as fun.
It will. Yes, I saw it. I saw the poster for it.
All right, folks, get your mouse in. Qualifier number 2 of the first round.
Yeah, I feel like for the re-invite, I think they want people to wait like a season or 2. 2 seasons before they re-invite, 2 or 3 seasons before they re-invite, I think.
And there's a couple schools of thought. I know there's other people who don't want any re-invites because they think there are enough streamers to go around. I kind of sympathize with the studio a little bit. You want some, like, quote-unquote reliability. Not to say I think the studio chooses bad people. They do a pretty good job choosing. But having anchors at strategic points of the schedule of people who have done it before or have hosted official Marble events before, I think is a good move.
Yeah. A good mix of like people across the board as far as new, old, things like that.
Yeah. I can say there's a marked difference between people who are hosting Marble Fest as their first Marble event compared to people who have hosted other Marble events, if not even other Marble Fests previously. There's a lot more pre-planning going into it, a lot more refinement of idea and assertiveness in execution, if I may say, without shooting too much shade. But just in general, I tend to enjoy the more experienced hosts than the new hosts. Not exclusively, but generally.
I would like to think that if you were given an opportunity like this, you might do a little bit of research, and see what a previous Marble Fest or a previous Marble event looks like. And obviously they're all different, right? Every single host does their own little spin on what they want to do.
And I think most do, but every once in a while it's kind of like, oh, they're just running races for 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, and also I think maybe some of the people who are a little bit newer to it are a little more scared to try something.
Exactly.
Other than just the standard race.
Hence why I defend the repeat strategy, because you don't want all 16 people or whatever all doing it for the first time, and they're all just kind of like mousily moving through races, right?
Yeah.
You want some go-getters in there, just in case.
Yeah. I'm gonna do something crazy, but I don't know if people are gonna be happy.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna give negative points for finishing.
My favorite groups for Marble Fest every season have been the people that have pissed off the most people. And you know, that may speak more to me as a person than actual assessment of quality.
Slacky Joe, let's go Tilted Marble Fest event.
I'm fine with that. I'm
totally fine with that. 100 of us for everyone.
Because all he needs to do to make it fair is a chat command, right?
Yeah.
Like you
get a mod
before
to do it
you click next level, you say, okay guys, in about 10-15 seconds, I'm gonna drop a command in chat. As soon as you see the command, spam it in.
Yeah.
Problem solved. Everyone's on the same level. Done.
You're still being a little too nice.
Right? Like I feel like I always actually go a little like I meet people where they are.
He has this reputation of being I don't care and a mean guy or whatever, but really he goes out of his way. Okay.
I feel like I do try to meet people at least halfway, if not more, most of the time. Again, that may speak more to me as a person as to where I'm starting, and then I have to move that far to get to what seems reasonable.
You're too nice. Just let them fend for themselves. You know what we say. Just get good.
It was really fun in Record Hunters today. I made a joke about kicking marbles in Record Hunters. Two people laughed. The rest of the chat, dead silence. It was hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, wow, that's a sore subject. That is a sore subject when only two people laugh.
I would like to report some toxic behavior by one Shen's TV. Not only is he kicking people out of his races, he's laughing at it too.
Oh, man. All right, well, we got to get this race going. 31 marbles. Thank y'all for coming out to the Indy-Val0s drag race. Thank you, GSC, for coming out to co-host it.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'm gonna let you run this commentary for this race here.
Ooh, okay.
Try not to talk this spotlight. However, we have John Fearing sporting the GC marble. What do we got?
I'm not even
What's the intel on John Fearing here?
John, previous winner of several giveaways and pizza tournaments and things like that on my channel. Also, the leader of my MSLA team. And of course, he's rocking, well, I mean, I might be biased, but like one of the coolest marbles.
What you're saying is he's greased in, is what you're saying. He's a shoo-in, basically. The fix is in. GJC is pulling the strings, is what he's saying.
He might have paid off one of the hosts. No comment on that. I know a few of these other big stars, though.
Oh, they come out to play on this. You'd think this was a bit more of a niche thing, but no, the big guns come out for this event.
Yes. And some people who are newer, but now I love seeing people who are newer to marbles, but then they dive into the game. You know, they explore all the different communities and all the different marble streamers. Great example, of course, is my friend Above Average Fakuna.
Solid.
Found me through Hearthstone.
So that's where they came from.
That's where
Because
they came from.
they've
They came
made a
from me.
splash at Record Hunters, but to know
Yes,
they came
with
through
me.
you on Hearthstone, wow.
Yeah, they came through Hearthstone, and then now they dived head into the marbles pool, if you will.
We've used visual vicuña entertainment content in 2 streams on Record Hunters.
Oh, I love it.
That's how much they've splashed into the Record Hunter scene. Man, that's efficient, isn't it? Like, look at those portals. They are filled. Well, there's a couple still
Yeah, it
dancing,
is.
but it's an efficient system. Good lord. You got this one, GGC?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we got some pleb binners.
Uh-oh. Who's over there? Oh, C Sesmita. Still got a chance to win this. Darhuska lining up in that first lane, winning marble. Captain Dadbot, I see. GJC over there in that 4th lane, I'm over there. See Vacuna's got a clean line kind of in the middle. Oh, a quick boost.
Good.
Darhuska winning marble. This is close. Pushing ahead. Iconic is a slightly like by an eyelash.
Yeah.
Doom trying to catch up. Doom is trying hard to defend. Doom,
It's right up in there.
Doom wants it.
It is neck
Oh
and
my
neck.
god, this is neck and neck. This is close.
Absolutely.
I think like depends on what. Oh, that was close.
A break in the second half.
That was really good. Did that help actually?
It helped. Doom is breaking
It
in
helped
the second half.
Doom's in the lead. Oh my god, but Iconic still putting on the.
Oh!
Spooky spotted! Spooky spotted!
No! Where did
Iconic
Spooky
did it!
come from? Where did Spooky come
This
from?
the-
Is he
this the last
uncatchable?
stretch.
One last
Oh,
push. It's
Spooky's
not
gonna
enough.
take this.
Spooky out of nowhere in the final quarter.
Yeah.
Slams it home.
Dang.
Wowzer, Bowser.
It looked like it was gonna be Doom there. It really did.
It looked good for Doom, but it's a long race. You gotta pace it
man.
properly. Look, Doom is actually running away. Look, he's so ashamed.
He put
He's
his
actually
card in reverse.
he's running
like,
he's running all the way back to his pit to cry to his crew here. It's not a good
He's like,
look
we're
for Doom.
restarting, and that didn't count.
It's not a good.
I got a
what? Look
bug
at
on my windshield. New track record.
It's a new record by 7 seconds. That was astounding. Astounding performance. Crazy. Crazy.
Nice, Spooky, out of nowhere, like an RKO.
So far, the underscores sweeping it right now. Is there some non-underscored name that can enter the ranks here? 2 spots left in the first round. Should be 140 if my system worked properly. You mean the pins? You mean my computer's inability to time pins in the way you design them? Is that what you're saying? It probably doesn't help that I haven't started the race right away, right? Like waiting 3 minutes and then everything getting out of sync over time. Probably a part of it. So we got Spooky Moose, the world record holder, who has just qualified.
Nice. The
And
golden
we
name.
have... Now, I'm forced to make a decision here. I kind of remember all the things we make up about all these marbles week to week. Question is, do we keep those things and keep bringing them back? Or do we just start fresh every time?
I say you do both. Who cares? Who needs continuality, dude? People
Right.
get stuck on canon.
Exactly.
Who cares?
Right, that's what I was thinking. We'll just start fresh. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Sip Chillin was one of 2 doctors.
Oh.
He was the toenail doctor, I believe.
Oh.
Not to be
well,
confused
I need
with,
to give him a
Dr.
call. I have
X.
something.
Yeah.
I do have this issue.
I
Maybe
think
can
that
get
was
some
Captain
advice.
Dadbot. Captain Dadbot has the details on that, but
Oh, okay.
we'll just start fresh each time. The On Music champion from Record Hunters today. Well done.
Ooh,
Getting those 15 coins.
nice. Let us know what you unlock. I'm curious
Definitely.
to know what good things people get.
I
from
love
those.
going through the tweets on the next week of Record Hunters and being like, "Yo,
Questions, do you know? Can you get a repeat one from those unlocks?
I
Or
think
are
you
they good
currently
here?
can." I don't think they've put it in an exclusivity on it.
Oh, so there is a chance you could get one that you've already
But
won before.
precautionarily, and I think the same thing for Pachinko right now, precautionarily, the game does save you as having multiple copies of the skin. So
Oh, yeah, that's right.
should a trading or selling option ever be implemented,
Like a black market.
some people are gonna cash in fast.
Oh, Shen's is gonna walk around with a trench coat. Hey.
Hey, you want some Dev V6s?
Hey,
I got a billion. of them.
I got the best Dev 6s here right here for you.
So, looks like, did you know I'm having a little bit of trouble with the pin? It's going to wait just a little bit. Oh, almost forces their way through with the help of Twisted Indy. But Twisted Indy really is trying to make this track work at any cost, even if he has to use his own marble as an additional part of the track. But Noah will file through into the trigger position as the other marbles file in 28. Guys, you are crushing it with the support on this event. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all enjoying it. I know we've been doing the derbies the last two. Oh, Droska just... Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that. I do know we've done the derbies the last 2 seasons, so it was a bit of a risk mixing it up here, but you've all responded well. I might say possibly even a better turnout these days, which is to show that the concept is grow.
That's a double on a lane. Twisted Indy.
Yeah, well,
oh no, it's Noah.
Noah was the trigger marble, but they hit the hair curler right at the wrong timing and were lifted into the next lane.
Oh no.
And have thusly neglected their responsibility as the trigger marble. We will have to burn them at the stake and then give them a Viking funeral, as is mandatory of the rules of the Drag Race Commission.
No,
So,
we won't be asking you to be the trigger marble anymore
yeah,
for the rest of the day.
So
You have one shot, one chance to shine, and you blew it. You blew it.
the irony being,
You have one job.
if you've noticed that the trigger marble comes in with some speed,
Yeah, it was fast.
and the
It was a
irony
quick
being
little
is that
bit.
this
It
is
hit, skip.
designed to slow the marble down.
Oh.
So a bit of irony there.
So
That
this is. What, are you trying to say this isn't Noah's fault? That this is.
I'm just saying it's kind of ironic that the thing designed to slow the marble down failed to do what it
blaming
was
the wrong
supposed to do.
Are we blaming the wrong person? Now I feel terrible.
I'm
sorry,
saying
Noah,
if
I
this
take it back.
wasn't there, yes, he would be early to triggering the gates, but he would have at least triggered the gates, which it still would have been bad. So there's no good scenario in that case. Just kind of one of those things I like to point out.
Never
Elsa
get
the
the marble
First, who is a champion waffle tosser, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, I've won the blueberry and maple
What is
syrup
that?
competition.
what does that
this
sound?
season.
So much dirtier than I think it is.
It's just
Waffle
tossing
toss.
waffles, GJC. Grow up.
I don't know.
It's just
I
tossing
don't know.
waffles.
Maybe I don't.
They load up your waffle with the ingredient
Sounds
of
like a
the
euphemism for
competition.
something. I don't know what, but
There's a blueberry division, there's a maple syrup division, there's a raspberry division, there's a chocolate and banana division. That one's
Chocolate
crowd
banana.
favorite for sure. But yeah, Elsa the First winning both maple syrup and blueberry this year. So not every year you see someone win 2 different categories.
I'm a fan of bacon waffles.
Bacon waffle. I think
Yeah.
that was the exhibition match at the beginning this year.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just, with the price of bacon these days, pandemic and all, it's a little,
I know.
they can't
What you
really
do is
splurge
you
like they
buy
used
your
to.
own pork belly and you slice your own bacon.
Right, and that's the thing is, they didn't have a way to regulate to make sure everyone's waffles and bacon was identical. So
Yeah.
they left it as an exhibition match so that they could still have the event, but it wouldn't count for anything just in case there was some, quality discrepancy, stuff like that.
I noticed DG Noah in the pleb bin.
It is,
He is-
like I
he
said,
has been
swift action has been
Relegated
taken
to
on
the pleb
DG
bin.
Noah, burned at the stake and given a Viking funeral, and the rest of the
we go.
marbles are off. As we go, and Elsa the First, champion waffle thrower, out in front right away. There it is.
Oh, I see my man Mikado there as well. Let's go, Mikado. Oh, I'm up there too. Cybernetic Kraken.
Yeah,
Peridot.
you're getting there. Oh, good. You do have the sad avocado that lost its pit. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a good touch.
Apparently it scares some people.
It's a little unnerving, we'll say.
Yeah. Because they were trying to figure out if it's like, what part of the body is it?
Exactly,
Like, is it
exactly.
stomach or heart?
Is it
It is kind of-
vestigial
it's kind of
or is it
disturbing.
essential? Like,
Yeah, like,
in true definition, right? That's their child,
yeah.
right?
It is kind of scary.
So, but Elsid, champion waffle thrower. Did the others even stand a chance?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Living up to the name. The first.
I don't think so. The mods finally representing for the first time ever. Let's see if they can clinch it in the semifinals. No mod has ever won a finals in any qualifier
What?
in all 3 weeks. I know.
What?
It's shame.
These are bad mods. Don't know how
among
to
all.
rig races. That's a shortcoming on the mod team. Okay, that's
I
not.
mean, to be fair, the mods have rigged many matchups in the regular derby scene. They have teamed up against marbles. They've fixed and thrown races to have.
Like a shake and bake thing going on.
There was 1 week, the least favored marble won by the actions of several mods in the race.
Oh.
And at the end of the betting period, it turned out all the mods had voted for the marble that won. And
highly sus.
it was more than suspicious. It was more than suspicious. It did not look good at all.
My mods have also been accused of cheating at marble events as well.
Yeah. As you get your marbles in, 1 minute on the clock.
Everyone got your marbles in. Let's go.
This is the 4th and final qualifying round of the first round. We will then go into the semifinals and the finals. We ask that only those that have qualified join in. You all have been very, very accommodating for
Thank you.
the joining of the finals and semifinals, letting just the 4 finalists do so. Makes everything go smooth and easy. I appreciate it. Ironically enough, more kicking involved.
Something.
I kick a lot. I kick on 1 hour tracks.
People get very, very touchy about getting kicked from a race.
I kick on 1 hour tracks. I kick on the semifinals and finals of the drag race. I kick when I'm shooting
I
commercials.
like that though. The 1 hour
Kicking
track
speed
where we
tilts.
did that left side, right side, that was like fun.
Right?
I like that.
Isn't it? It's
That
fun.
was really fun.
I'm actually using aspects of the game no one's using.
Yeah.
Almost like that's my goal. Like, Pixel goes through all these troubles to program these things, like the lock function and the kick function, and then no one uses them. And it's like, well, like, come on.
I don't use the lock function either.
Right. It's like, that's what I'm trying to find out. It's like, these got to be useful for something. And then speed tilting comes along. And it's like, finally, we can use these things.
Yeah.
But whatever. I think secretly, Pixel's happy that I'm doing it. Because, like, finally, someone's using the thing I made. Right? I think I can't speak for Pixel, but I like to think.
Why not?
I like to think secretly he's actually very happy that I'm doing it. Because I'm actually using the 2 things he implemented that virtually no one uses. Jan Billy stalls out.
What happened? It got a stall.
Yep, his whole engine actually jumped out of the front of his car.
Wow, did not even get the start
something
in.
went wrong.
Oh,
I think the drive shaft locked up. The whole engine literally just jumped out of the car.
We need to have a chat with your team principal.
They're gonna have to get that fixed before the next. Oh my goodness, Foreman! The old steam
Stalled
engines,
out
they just
too.
don't hold up anymore with all the new innovations of vehicles we've seen. Now we know why the trains are not in favor. They're not the old reliable quality they used to be.
Yeah.
They're getting a little old, a little
Engineer
worn down.
fell asleep, it sounds like.
Spooky Moose looking to win again. Bit of a power play here. Cecil Speed's not gonna have it.
coming in with the Geotrail.
It's looking good. Oh, Spooky Moose.
One last boost pushing.
Another power play. There's still one more blue boost before the win, I think. Is it coming in time? No, it's not. But Seaside, yes, it is! Oh, and Spooky took it! I was wondering if the blue boost would get there in time, and it did. Ryan and Peridot also almost stole it there, but Spooky Moose with the mind games.
CSAS Mita had put on the NOS a little bit too early, and then Spooky was like, too early, rookie. Let's go.
That was
Still a buster.
what a race. What a race. All right, Jam Billy. Still the engine sitting outside the car. It's probably gonna have to wait the full time.
It looks like the engine's on fire.
To dive. It does not look good. There are flames coming out. Jam Billy is going to need some extensive work done very rapidly. Fortunately, it is the end of the qualifiers, so he does have all of the semifinals and finals to get their marble back in working order. So hopefully we'll see them in time for the second round. But looks like they are done for the moment.
I wonder what the average budget it is for making your drag racing marble. You know, how many pixel by pixel you invest into your equipment?
It hasn't been an issue yet, because it does seem to fall into that category of, there's simple and reliable, and then the more complicated you get, the more of a chance you have of going wrong, and it kind of averages out, right?
Hmm.
So there's some people who it's all footwork, right? They stick with the regular old tried and true running down the track.
Right.
They don't always win, but sometimes they do, right? And there's others who they go for those edges. We've seen marbles actually use defunct prototyped Elon Musk space engine drives. Both successfully, unsuccessfully.
Are those the same ones that keep blowing up on the launch pad?
Exactly. So they will win a race with it, but then the next race they actually just blip out of existence, and we never hear from them again. So it's one of those things that I think just averages out over time. But Spooky Moose takes it, and look at those times, all within a fifth of a second of each other. Ryan, Seasauce, and Spooky Moose. But Seasauce will qualify, as Spooky Moose has already qualified, giving us our 4 semifinalists for the first round. Garnet Rod, Spooky Moose 77, Silson the first, and Seasauce Mita. If I just said one of those 4 names are yours, feel free to join in. Everyone else, please stand by while we go into the finals and semifinals.
Yeah.
All right. So again, looking for Garnet Rod, Spooky Moose, Elcid, and Seasauce. So there it is. Locking it. Taking the first 2. So Spooky Moose and Garnet Rod, ready to go. You got this. Do you have the data sheets on these people?
Spooky Moose, I feel like we're going to have to check underneath the engine. I don't know. Some complaints are going to be called, especially on that last one. The stewards are going to have to review it, but...
I mean, there are no regulations. All enhancing substances and materials are valid. I mean, there's the fan pressure, right? Not every competitor makes it home at the end of the races. But,
Right. I'm curious to see how Garnet Rod's going to do, because... in a way, he's fighting for the people, kind of, right?
Correct, yes.
I hate to say it. People don't like to root for winners. They like to see... well, they do. But then once you've won too many times, people want to see you fail. That's the problem with being winners.
Right. It's a bit of... and like I said, it's a bit of that power play, right? Like, the fans don't like it, but the competitors, they kind of get discouraged when you take more than one, even when you don't need to. It's kind of like, dang, if they can win it more than once, like, what chance do I have in the semifinals? And here you see it right now. Oh, no! Garnet Rod was playing cat and mouse the entire time. Springing the trap the moment the second half of the race came. Spooky Moose trying to catch up desperately from the back end here. One last quarter to go. Spooky Moose desperate to make it happen, but Garnet Rod pretended to be afraid the entire time, getting Spooky Moose's guard down. And Garnet Rod springs the trap at a perfect, unexpected moment. No one saw that coming. What a performance by Garnet Rod, and a well-earned victory there. Mind games on mind games. The layers here, the layers.
Just as we were talking about how dangerous Spooky could be.
That's right. That's right.
Those are the strategies you kind of need, though.
Exactly. All right, we are looking for Elsa the First and Seasauce for the next round of the semifinals.
Get in there, guys. Elsa.
There we go. There they are. Perfect. Locked in, ready to go. And as soon as the timer is done, we'll check in on the stats of these 2 competitors here.
Now, I do know something about Seasauce Mita.
Do you?
Seasauce Mita is rocking these sci-fi rings, right? Or quote-unquote Geotrails.
Yep.
He didn't actually win those, I don't think.
Oh. It's some backdoor server access you're suggesting.
I believe he found it in the shop one day randomly and bought it like a handful of us. There might have been a glitch that one day, and then there was like a few of us who bought it.
Interesting. The 2 I really wanted. I wanted the like wireframe space fabric with the ripples going through it.
Yeah. The new one that looks like when you get the laser.
Exactly. And then there's a trail that has the same effect. That's like a mesh that goes around your marble. I wanted to see both of those on a marble, and I didn't get either of them. So it's just like, well, I'll never see them again. Seasauce Mita, though, putting the pressure on Elsa the First. Elsa the First trying to represent the mods, but we're in the final quarter now. A couple more boosts to go. Elsa's pushing as hard as he can, but he's needing one more boost to get through. Can't get it. And the mods fall again. Seasauce continuing their exploit of loopholes.
I don't know.
Taking a
I'm
victory.
going to be honest with you. I'm not sure a tank is the fastest thing.
The tank does. It's a bit of a risk. It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of power, but it's a lot of weight. There's going to be 3 jiffies deciding the victory there, so...
And I also think the thing is the tank might do better, like let's say in a mud situation. If
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
One of those
Exactly. We may
trucking mud races,
we may
but
introduce
in a drag.
We might introduce an off-road drag race just to mix things up a bit. It would be interesting. I mean, we're doing anti-grav, so
right.
You know, spaceships, UFOs will probably have an advantage there. Airplanes as well.
Yeah. Maybe something like with like some bumps in it.
Yep.
A little off-roading. That would be great.
All right, we're looking for Garnet Rod and Seesaw Smita, please. Garnet Rod and Seesaw Smita, if you would like to join on in. Oof. Competition is antsy. Ready to go for it. All right, Garnet Rod and Seesaw Smita, the finalists for the first round of the Indy-Val0s drag race. Well, let's see what happens.
And we did bring this up earlier about the Tilt Fest, which CSASMITA was wonderful about organizing. So shout out to CSASMITA.
They went above and beyond. I'm surprised they put so much together, and they got some big names. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
All right, who you favored here? Oh well, I'm already a little nervous about Garnet. He couldn't even make it over the pin.
Garnet just got shoved out of the way.
He couldn't even make it over the pin. A little bit of nerves
of
showing there for Garnet, and after seeing Seesauce just put the screws to a mod, I would be a little nervous myself. So, Seesauce locking in on the left lane, Garnet Rod locking in on the right lane. We'll see what happens. The Snowy Sleepy Marb. What's your take? Good combo?
I love the Sleepy Marble. I think the Sleepy Marble, out of all the marbles out there, looks the best in the dark. The picture is very distinct. It's one of the marbles that stands out on a dark track. So it's personally one of my it's probably my favorite track at like glow in the dark marble.
Well, we got a lot of good back and forth right now. Garnet Rod starting to pull a little bit ahead in the final quarter. Seesaw's not giving up yet though. They've sprung late before. Can they do it again though? No, not enough. Garnet Rod. A little back and forth in the first half, but they solid it out in the second half. Seesaw's not quite able to keep up with the space. And that's going to be the first finalist for the night. Garnet Rod, congratulations. We will award you your VIP right here. Exclamation point and VIP in the chat if you are unfamiliar with what that means for this channel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back open for the second round of qualifiers. We will now go over to the Lugo track. So get your marbles in. All may join. No restriction. 4 rounds to qualify. First place from every round advancing to the semifinals. Get those marbles in.
Everyone get your marbles in there.
All right.
I want to be a finalist.
GAC getting hungry for it.
Yeah. Didn't you know Vin Diesel is like my role model?
All right, this track.
I love me my Fast and Furious films.
Our 3, 2, 1, go countdown timer. Not as many stands in the fans in the stands of the qualifiers as in the finals, obviously, but it's good to see them out here supporting.
Social distancing.
Yeah.
Tickets are limited. Tickets are limited.
This one a little more janky. We got the triple bacon swipe, which does occasionally swipe into the trigger marble. Has not caused an issue yet, but it's a little janky. And this one holding 12 racers, the rest going into the pleb bin. But this pleb bin a bit more likely to win than the other track, so.
Ooh, yes, I saw this one too.
And that's what we want. We want variety between the tracks. We don't want cookie cutters. We want different marble counts. We want different executions.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to accuse anyone of cookie cutters because these are just so incredibly intricate. And
if you can copy this track, good point to you. I can't even copy this track because if you look under the hood of this thing, Lugo eyeballed this.
What?
He built a fucking computer by eyeballing it. Like I was gonna like try to fix things to get the timings a little more solid, and the moment I looked in there, I was like, I can't touch any of this. None of the numbers match up. Nothing is spaced evenly. It's all eyeballed, which just makes it that much more impressive that you can eyeball a computer. Like, but here we go. The 3, the 2, the 1, the go, and the marbles are off. Take it away, GJC.
That's amazing. I did not know he eyeballed it. Doom, let's go. Ryan there in second. Peridot, try to push through. Peridot with a little bit of boost. Garnet, what are you doing? Garnet! Wait a minute, Garnet! Wait a minute! I guess when you dominate, you gotta dominate hard. Doom coming in second, trying to catch up. Looks like it might. Oh my god.
We're in the final quarter. Someone needs a double boost to make it happen. Garnet Rod.
Oh no, this is a big gap.
It's not even like they can win anymore.
Gap.
It's wow. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that.
You dominate, you gotta dominate all the way.
I mean, it was their first time. It was their first time sporting a pink name on the channel, so maybe they just, you know. I'm not gonna knock them for being excited about their new look. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Kira will qualify by default there.
But I feel like this is a bit of a mind game now.
Definitely they're playing mind games. As we saw in their semifinals, they are not afraid to spring a trap, and this could all be part of a really long con from now until the end of the competition. So I'm gonna keep our eyes on Garnet Rod.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
One more qualifier. Let's go. Next up.
Oh, we have Above Edge Virginia, as said previously, getting in on the action. And we have Scruff. What have you heard about Scruff?
Scruff BMX. I feel like there's this this idea of using a banana peel, perhaps, just like in Mario Kart. One of these days, they're gonna drop it off. Now, I don't know if he's mastered the technique of throwing the banana peel forward and trying to get someone to go off the track, but we gotta keep an eye on that.
Do you think this has anything to do with their ice cream sundae melting competition that they are involved with?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, in case you don't know, it's a competition where you are given a sundae of kind. Sometimes it's a banana split. Sometimes it's like a Napoleon or something. And you have to melt the entire bowl just by breathing on it. Very exciting competition. Love it. Has fallen off in popularity due to the current pandemic. But let me assure you, as soon as enough people are vaccinated and they get everything back going, find an ice cream sundae melting competition to get in. Because
this is just like heavy mouth breathing?
I mean, people pass out. They fall face first in the ice cream. One year, a guy had to be resuscitated by an EMT because he actually inhaled half of a banana split when he passed out.
Oh, God.
It was, I mean, in the moment, you're a little nervous, but once, everyone's okay, everyone just laughs. It's a really good time.
Choking
really
hazard.
Nothing more funny than someone almost dying. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Look at all the...
Soft and Stitch, Trigger Marb, a lot of plebs. One of the reasons I like this track. Oh, and we've got a good push on the outside line here. This is a pleb strategy. The pleb uprising does occur occasionally. A compounded boost of marbles over the top can get a marble in the front.
Here we go.
From the pleb bin. But here we go. Oh! Yusuf out. Twisted Indy, Beverage Jr., Dr. Bunsen, Garnet Rod, The Odd Music, Dube, Iconic, Odd, Winning Marble, Sunset, Top Zelly, Droska. All advancing, and the pleb bin steaming forward with a lot of speed with who else but Spooky Moose leading the charge.
Doom wants redemption, but Garnet is unwilling to even let up one bit for one race. This is unbelievable. I like seeing this killer attitude, though.
This no prisoner attitude?
Yeah.
Well, Doom is not putting it down lightly, but it looks like they might be pushing a little too hard. Garnet Rod, one last push in the end, goes for it. Doom holds him at bay, but Garnet in second place, nothing to sneeze at.
Garnet.
Doom wants to know the competitors that they mean business, and they will not give him an inch.
GG, Doom.
What a play. Doom will qualify, though.
Standing up to Garnet Rod.
2 more qualifiers. Uh-oh.
What happened?
I think Indy may have updated. Yeah. I think
oh, that was scary.
Indy's re-updating its map.
Okay.
For the second time today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the third of 4 qualifying rounds for the second round. 1 minute on the clock. Get your marbles in. Thank y'all for coming out and enjoying the fun of the competition tonight. We do this every Monday. Next week, Z will be returning from vacation, and she'll be joining me. Exclamation
Yay.
point move if you haven't heard. And after that, I believe we're going to try to get a studio member involved for the end of season.
Anyone I know?
If not,
Anyone I know?
If not, I think it'll be a fellow map builder. So I have just some decisions to make.
Who have all the hosts been?
So far, it has been Enders was gracious enough to launch it, and that was a great start to the event. Captain Dadbod came in on the second week, and Miss Dope Sauce the third, you're the fourth.
Ooh, nice. Good company.
All right, here we go. 27 marbles. It's going to be a big pleb uprising today. I can feel it. It may not be this race, but sometime today there's going to be a pleb uprising. It's in the air.
People
I got a sense for these things. Iconic Odd, who came in 5th in the chess piece eating competition. I think this year was camel bone, or was it ivory? I think it was supposed to be ivory, but people were a little, ivory trade not great kind of thing, and I think they settled on camel bone.
Yeah, I feel like also ivory would be harder to kind of chew through.
Well, that's kind of the fun of this sport, but again, you don't want to be encouraging poaching, right? Like that's
yeah. Also, I feel like ivory is a little expensive too, so you might need a bit more money
to
chew ivory pieces.
It's probably an all-around good decision to go with camel bone. I mean, camel bone's not cheap, but
No. At least it's not like an endangered species. Did you know that the humps are mostly fat?
Yes. I don't know whoever thought they were water. Like, did you check?
Yeah.
You could literally just feel it. Like, it's hard. Like, it's
clearly, tap in there,
it's clearly not water. Whoever thought that never met a camel in real life.
Oh, yeah.
I assure you.
Oh, iconic.
They're doing pretty strong here. I mean, can I call him or can I call him? We had the waffle tosser and now the chess piece eater. Looks like they actually had to stop and throw up. They still had some chess pieces left in their system. Oh, no. So that's I don't know why they were still eating chess pieces well after the competition, but clearly not the right choice there. They had to stop and puke them up for a second. And that's going to let Twisted Indy take it up. Wow.
Slightly break. I'm just going to put that out there.
All right, well, Twisted Indy, congratulations. Third one to qualify in the second round. We go to the final qualifier.
Here we go.
Let's do it. Puxatawny lived in North Carolina for 15 years. Yes, I visited a while ago to the Kill-Devil-Hills area, and I kind of liked the whole environment, because the dune system I know is the Jersey Shore, which is much more like city ordinanced. So like they replant the dune grass in grids, and everything's fenced off, and it gets washed away, and they have to rebuild it. So there's on the very south of the island, there's like a preserved area, and that's more kind of like that North Carolina Kill-Devil-Hills, but it's all flat. There's only a couple trees and shrubs, kind of a thing. So in North Carolina, it's here's the perfect analogy. You know how you have Minecraft, and then you have the Minecraft amplified?
Yeah, right.
It's the same thing. Like, so the beaches I'm used to are like Minecraft, and then the North Carolina beaches are like amplified. Like, it's like the dunes are like 10 feet tall, and you have actual trees, and like,
That's fun.
Yeah. So, all right, 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. Manager's checking in. She didn't check in much during Record Hunters today, so.
Oh, hello.
The follow-up. How was the show? Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
She seems indifferent. You've been very good this week. Not your usual cranky, uppity self. I appreciate it. You want some water? Yeah, some water. There you go. All right, 33 seconds.
In there, guys.
Can I help you, madam? There you go. All right, last qualifier, GJC. Feel free to take the reins on this one.
Okay. I would like to see some new faces in here. I've seen a lot of Garnet,
Well, here's
Rod,
one.
and Doom. And
Makoto.
some people call it Mikado.
Mikado?
Makoto. Yeah.
What kind of Japanese are you learning?
I don't know. Some people say Mikado or Makoto. I was taught that it was Mikado, so I say Mikado, but then I hear a lot of people say Makoto.
Yeah, we would have to get verification that it is in fact Japanese, and if it is Japanese, it would be Makoto. Or Makoto.
He's been too nice to correct me, honestly. It's one of my mods. And
All right, well, Spooky Moose will be the first one to be into the trigger marble position. Manager, scouting out everything, making sure everything's up to scruff. I think we have our approval though, so we can move. We can carry on now.
We're waiting for all the lanes to fill.
Lots of pleb.
Oh, I am in the pleb bid today.
Yep.
On this one.
Ooh, the pleb army is definitely rising.
A lot of us.
Could get a little dicey. But here comes Spooky Moose on the final pass. Take it away, GJC.
Spooky. Triggers it. Getting ready. And here we go. Let's Spooky Moose. Sesmita. Is that Sloth?
Yeah, it's Sloth.
Sloth in the lead, followed by Sauce. Sauce is a wonderful Among Us player. Killed me a few times recently. Iconic Dad taking over. Dr. Bunsen. Now, is this Dr. Bunsen related to the one from Sesame Street?
The Muppets? Probably.
Yeah, the Muppets, I mean. The Muppets. Yes. Bunsen Honeydew.
Could
Iconic.
Be.
Iconic in
father,
the lead.
actually.
This is a big gap. This is like a 1 second
Iconic
gap.
is wasting no time.
Yeah, you guys are not... I mean,
After,
guys have to go back to the drawing
I think,
board.
having gotten all the chess pieces out of their system, there was nothing holding them back this time, and they just swept it.
Now, my question is, which end did it come out of?
Don't worry about it. What matters is it worked. It worked, GJC, and like I said, I can.
Sounds painful.
I can
either
pick
way.
the winners. I can pick the winners. You know. So.
Sounds painful either way. So.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the end of the second round for the qualifiers. So now we ask that only Kira, Doom, Twisted Indy, and Iconic join on the next 3 races. Again, thank you all for making this a very smooth process, not requiring us to do simulations or extensive locking and kicking.
Yeah.
So, again, Kira, Doom, Twisted Indy, and Iconic.
Whoever's first. Iconic's in. Chill it. Wrong one.
It's all right. They'll get there.
Sauce, no?
Doom.
Doom. Okay. Perfect.
Right. So here we go. Iconic and Doom. And we'll go over their qualifications as soon as the timer elapses. Iconic got 110th in the world with 416 wins. 7,702 races under their belt. A lot of tilting points in there. You're not getting 20,000 points from 400 wins, I'll tell you that right now.
No.
Good to see you all supporting the Tilt Takeover this season. Love it. Doom, on the other hand, 314th in the world, going for the pie placement. 407 wins. So more wins than Iconic God, but not nearly as many points. And again, the power of tilting. What more proof do you need? Take it away, GJC.
Ooh, it's a quick launch. This is still very neck and neck. Both of them hitting boosters around the same spot, although it looks like Iconic's got the slight lead. Maybe that toast is not as aerodynamic as we thought. Oh, Doom taking it back over. Doom putting on the afterburners. Doom getting that last bit of boost in there. Iconic's trying to catch up. Might have used all his NOS in the last race. No, didn't have anything left over for this one.
I've never seen the donut used as the wheel before on the chassis of a toast. That was incredible. Brand new innovative strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Donut as a wheel.
I like it.
New meta. I want to see a lot. I bet we'll see a lot of donuts on the next qualifiers for sure.
It is shaped like a tire.
This is a trend I think a lot of people are going to be getting behind. You got the toast perfect foil wedge, keeps you rooted down on the track. Rolling of the donut for the I mean,
it kind of acts like a spoiler, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
It keeps your tires on the track.
Exactly.
It pushes you down. That way your G-force is going perfectly the right direction.
I can't believe someone didn't think of that sooner. It's just brilliant. It's so simple. Why didn't we think of this sooner?
Team Red Bull, are you seeing this?
ladies and gentlemen, we're now looking for Kira and Twisted Indy to join in. Although Twisted Indy might be...
This is like the battle of the map makers, man.
I'd say Twisted Indy might be building the track at the moment. So we might have to get a stand-in for Twisted. Oh, no,
There
he's
he
here.
is.
He's here, okay.
I will say that both of these track builders I look up to, and I have definitely stolen ideas from them before.
I've stolen from both of them myself.
Yeah.
With pride.
With pride, exactly. With pride.
The counting clock of Twisted Indy.
So clever.
This is the meta we're trying to push with this whole dragway system is, you know, like we had the 1 hour track meta kind of branched out, spilling into the existing meta of challenge tracks and just long tracks in general. And we're hoping the next meta here is going to be the mechanical or computerized track where people start doing more behind the scenes things in a box kind of mentalities that produce a very unique effect. All right, Kira's locked in. Twisted Indy's locked in, number 630 compared to Kira's 567. It's an even match, 72 wins to 23 wins. This might be the most evenly matched race of the night here. Kira on the left, Twisted on the right. Kira ahead by, I was going to say a nose, but it's actually a cannon turret.
Ooh.
Oh, but Twisted Indy, as we've said previously, the risk of the boat is that the drop anchor and boost buttons are right next to each other and very easy to press the wrong one. And I think Twisted Indy dropped anchor right at that first half.
I wonder if his motor got caught in like a fishing line or something.
Oh, you think there was some debris left on the track?
Yeah, I think so.
The tank would roll right over the debris where the propellers of the boat would get caught up. We'll have to ask the service crew to wipe down the track one more time just to be sure.
Yeah, get the stewards out there.
Yep. But Kira's going to take it
debris.
by more than a second. 1.1 seconds to be exact. So
GG's, Kira.
Not a good break for Twisted Indy. It was an anchor fall from Twisted Indy. He has reported back from his pit. So thankfully no debris on the track. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the finals for the second round. Kira Rizalka and Doom. Doom's been here plenty of times, but never secured it.
Oh.
Kira Rizalka has been here a couple times and also never secured it. So one of them will be breaking their dry spell right now.
Let's go, Kira. Let's go, Doom. Oh, 2 teddy bears, too. 2 teddy bear pins.
Teddy bears. Looks like we've got the cat for Kira, and we've got the space cat for Doom. Both sporting cats.
This is, yeah.
And teddy bears. Go figure. So, oh, no, it's not a cat. It's a person behind flowers, apparently. I missaw the image. So, we'll see. Doom's going to take the lead on the left-hand side. That will push them into the waiting position. Again, the very innovative donut bread combo. Kira just relying on the old-fashioned tank. Ready to go. It's very chocolatey mud. It's very liquidy.
Kind of reminds me of that river in Willy Wonka.
Yes, very much so. All right, Doom with a bit of an early start there, but there. Oh, the tire is not quite aligned there. Doom could be in some trouble. Having trouble getting the donut to roll perfectly even on line. It's definitely slowing them down a little bit. Oh, but they're gaining stability as they go through to the final quarter, pushing ahead of Kira by just an inch. Kira does have the turret ahead, but the turret does not count for the position of the marble. It's the surface of the marble that counts, and I think Doom ekes it out for the victory at the end. And yes, even though Kira's tank was sticking out in front, she forgot that it is the marble surface and not the tank surface that counts for the victory there.
I was worried for Doom. There was definitely some balancing issues on that tire donut that he might need to check out on.
Came down to 0.003 of a second at the end there.
Still won it though. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you win by a minute or a fraction of a second. A win is a win.
That's correct. So Kira might have gotten just a little too comfortable there, thinking that their tank turret was in the lead, but it is the surface of the marble. Just to reiterate, so everyone is clear on the rules. Marble surface determines the win, not the trail. Twisted Indy, how are we looking? There it is.
Re-upload it. Here we go.
Let me actually. Wait, is Doom already VIP? No, Kira's already VIP. Right. There you have it. So that might have been for the better, you know? Getting the non-VIP to be VIP.
Yeah.
Fitting victory. Oh, Grenzenlos is here. What have you heard about Grenzenlos?
Grenzenlos. I believe, by this profile picture, she kind of looks like Sky's Supergirl. I'm not sure, though. We need to look into this.
So
I feel like the glasses are like to throw you off.
You know, I see what you're saying.
Maybe not Supergirl per se, but
I see what you're saying.
Have you seen that movie She's All That?
Yeah, no,
where
I see
it's
what
like
you're saying.
the girl looks with the glasses, and then when they take it off, it's like a whole new transformation. But all it was is just they took off their glasses.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying here. I see what you're saying. So you think a closet superhero of some kind?
Yeah.
A mass
It's definitely
vigilante.
one of those Clark Kent things going on. I don't know.
No,
I'm a little suspicious.
I see what you're getting at.
I've never seen the two of them in the same room together.
I have never seen Grenzenlos and Supergirl in the same place. You're definitely right about that. Very suspicious. Going with the tie-dye crate in a toy car.
Oh my goodness.
Not sure what surprises are hidden in either of those things, but we will find out.
What's in the box?
Captain Dabbod finally showing an appearance here. Looks like they've just been kind of warming up for the first half, but now we are into the third round. With only 8 more chances to go.
Captain Dabbod.
We're going to see what Captain Dabbod can do about this. He's going to portal in. Can he find a position? He's locked in, ready to go. All right, 27 marbles on the track. John fearing the trigger marble. Let's do it.
Thank you, John.
Garnet Rod having some trouble here.
He's just taking it easy.
He's plebbing it. He's been relegated. It looks like the track officials are actually denying Garnet Rod's ability to further participate just for the sake of the competition. I've never seen the officials step in so dramatically before, but apparently Garnet Rod just killing it too hard, forcing the officials to act. But here we go. Take it away, GJC.
Oh, is that a Shelby Cobra there? No, it's Diablo back. And Sip Chillin'. Hi, Sip Chillin'.
Ooh.
With that beautiful Star Trail and Star Pin in the lead.
Looking good. Oh,
but look at that Shelby Cobra by Darhuska.
It's back and forth.
This is definitely close. Makuna's kind of over there. I see Diablo Black. Hunt music. Hunt music. With that last bit of boost, is this going to be it?
That was a big push.
Using the Geotrail too? What?
The Music already coming off the victory of Record Hunters earlier today, feeling like they're on top of the world and unstoppable. And right now, it looks like they might be. One more boost before the end. Will it be enough to change anything? No. The Music strong and steady to the end.
Too big of a gap.
The Music, previous first round victor in week 2. Did not take it all the way to the end, but did win the first round.
New
record. Well, this is a brand new uploaded track. It didn't have a record, so let's not get too excited. But yeah,
I'm always excited.
Setting a record. The Music, their second record of the day. Technicality or not, still counts.
Yeah, your name will be yellow.
The second qualifier of the third round, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in. I didn't favorite it.
It's okay. He just uploaded. It's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your marbles in. 3 more chances for the third round. Who else did we have come in here today? Oh, Tom Celery came in. Tom Celery, who is a world-class ballerina twirler.
What?
Yep. It's kind of like baton twirling, but you use ballerinas instead.
Oh my goodness. Now, where do you find these ballerinas? Is this like a thing popular in Moscow? Russian ballet?
It is a bit controversial. They do use the ballerinas that do not pass the final tests in ballerina schools.
Oh no.
So it's kind of like the backup option. Like, well, if you don't qualify to be an official ballerina, you can at least go for the ballerina tossing.
It kind of reminds me of the ice capades, right? It's like the people who skate, but then they don't make it into the Olympics.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
the like world competitions, and then like their fallback career is to like tour around in the ice capades, you know?
Tom Celery being modest.
Disney on Ice, you know, like
being modest, saying that it might not be world class. I think it's only because of how small scale the events are, but it is, multiple countries involved. So technically, it is a worldwide competition, just not a lot of people. So he's being modest, but let's be honest.
Puxatani. Oh no, got shoved out of there. It's John and...
Do you think you'd ever be good at ballerina twirling?
I don't think I have the... I need to be lifting a bit
It's
more.
a lot of core strength and a good amount of upper body strength.
Yeah, I don't have the upper body strength, I don't think.
And Theon Music, fresh off their victory, wants to be the trigger marble. So Theon, following the footsteps of Garnet Rod. Hopefully they don't go the same way as Garnet Rod. We've seen what happened to Garnet Rod.
Oh, poor Garnet. That's okay.
Makoto going to be in the pleb bin with Tom Celery and Ryan as Theon Music makes their way around into the transition. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The second round, or third round, second qualifier.
I think I see Yusuf in that second lane.
Ooh, he is there.
Wait, Music, are you trying to take it again?
We'll see. Slow start here on the track. Everyone filing into position.
Oh, I see myself kind of in the lead.
Oh, oh! If you squint, yeah, if you really squint at it, it looks like you're winning. If you get the angle just right and you close your eyes, it looks like DJ sees the willing ahead.
Twisted Indy once. I hope you got that fishing net out of that.
Yeah,
that motor.
We've seen Twisted Indy do this multiple times. Usually qualifies a lot, but never actually takes the victory here. The try-hard spirit wins a lot of hearts.
Yeah,
but
I think he's just being kind.
Also, being the track builder, you know, it's a mixed reception.
Yeah.
But Twisted Indy, once again, will take it. So,
GG, Twisted Indy.
Controversial or not, it's a fair race. Twisted Indy qualifies. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we go into the third qualifying race of the third round. Get your marbles in. 2 more qualifiers left to go.
I just want to get in. I'm not even shooting necessarily for a final. I just want to get into a 2 marble race and really prove myself. You know,
be in the qualifier.
Yeah, I
I hear you.
Just want to get past this qualifier. That's all.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And again, thank y'all for coming out this Monday night. Hope you're enjoying yourselves and enjoying the fun.
Thank you guys.
Good having y'all here. Jan Billy's here.
Look at that MSLA marble.
MSLA champion. And host of the weekly series, Digging for Nuggets. You ever seen the show?
No. Well, now what kind of nuggets are these? Like gold nuggets? Chicken nuggets?
They're McDonald's chicken nuggets. A guy in an Easter Bunny costume goes into a random location and hides nuggets, usually underground, not always. Sometimes it's like an abandoned facility and he hides them in the construction. But usually burying them. And then Jan Billy gets random people on each week to be contestants to see who can find the most nuggets in an hour. It's very fun.
Now, my thing is like I would be terrible at that because as I found these nuggets, I would also be eating them at the same time.
It's a temptation. It's there. I think it's happened a couple times where the people who would have won didn't win because they ate one too many nuggets.
Did anyone ever try to scam this game competition?
Bring their own nuggets, like under a code or something?
Yeah, bring their own nuggets or just.
There's been some scandals
for a meal.
There's been some scandals, but there's never been like a fully convicted, confirmed, you know.
Well, McDonald's chicken nuggets only have 3 shapes, so if you brought a chicken nugget that's not 3 shapes,
correct,
they're gonna notice.
Correct.
There's only that round one, the boot one, and then the one that kind of looks like a Z.
That is why the commission uses exclusively McDonald's chicken nuggets, because they're regulated. So very easy to keep everything fair game.
You'll notice if it's not one of those 3 shapes.
How do we get onto these? It's like, what is this show? How do I keep coming up with these shows? I don't understand.
I'm not a fan of like barbecue sauce with my nuggets. I'm more of like a honey mustard kind of guy, maybe ranch.
This question came up. I think it was me and Bax for the talk show one season. Mm-hmm. I'm a chicken tender guy. Rather than a chicken nugget.
You mean like chicken fingers?
Exactly. Like,
now, I've also seen like boneless chicken wings, which I'm of the belief that those are just adult chicken nuggets.
They're chicken. Yeah, there's no such thing as a boneless wing. It's chicken nuggets. Yeah. But at least they're being honest and not calling it a nugget, because nugget is not part of a chicken. And if it is, I don't want to eat it.
I think I've had a few chicken nuggets in my time, Sheds, that were actual nuggets of the chicken.
Well, like I said,
we like to
if
put
there
it in
is
soup usually.
And Peridot will take the victory. But like I said, if a nugget is a part of the chicken, I'm not interested. I'll pass.
I believe I've had one when I was a kid.
Chicken tenders, I know what part of the chicken is. They're good, and they're bigger, so they can hold more sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
the tender parts of the chicken, right? Exactly.
Well, no, because you have there's the breast meat, and then the tender is behind the breast. Because the breast meat is the constriction muscle, and the tender is the counter muscle.
Oh.
So like when they're flying, the breast is the downstroke, the tender is the upstroke.
Yes.
Which is why the tender's tender, is because the upstroke doesn't really have to do much.
Yes, I need to learn more about the breasts and the stroking.
Yeah. I take it you've not butchered too many chickens in your time.
No.
Yeah.
Not familiar with breasts and stroking
Fair enough.
too much.
Fair enough. It is technically the tenderloin of the chicken. I mean, they're not a mammal, so it's not technically a tenderloin, but it's the equivalent muscle of the tenderloin.
My family, we come from pork butchers.
Yes.
My great uncle is a pork butcher, so I know more about pork than I do chicken.
Okay, so it's the tenderloin of the chicken.
Perfect.
Equate that as you need to. Peridot, congratulations again on your qualification. Final qualifying race of the third round, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, guys.
Last chance for this round to get yourself into those semifinals. 1 minute on the clock. Yes, the oysters. Most people don't know about the oysters of poultry because the chefs will eat them. No chef in their right mind will ever serve poultry oysters. You just eat them yourself. They're the best part. And it's just 2 small little pieces of meat. Like you'd have to kill like 8 chickens just to get 1 serving size of chicken oysters. It's not worth it. Just eat them yourself. And it's a good way to test how well cooked the bird is. So, if the oyster's not cooked right, the rest of the bird is definitely not cooked right. Rocky Mountain oysters. That's it.
I've never had those. Oysters in Chinese cooking, we usually put them in soup.
I'm not an oyster fan.
I haven't had it in many years. I used to like it as a child, but I mean, I haven't had it outside of Asia. I
jump in the final qualifier of the third round. GJC still looking for glory. Captain Dabbot also still looking for glory. Things could get ugly.
I think this is my chance.
It looks like more people are starting to show up. I think I saw Folk and DeFarnell in there. And a couple other new shows for the evening. Yeah, Sports Hawk is here. Fox Mage is getting in again.
Avocado Toast is here. Hi, Toast.
It's starting to get a little competitive out here, isn't it? All right, waiting for the pin to knock through. Ooh, that was actually not Indy's fault. I don't know why they didn't stay on the pin there. That was perfectly timed. But there we go. See, much better. Sloth and Stitch moving through. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen Sloth and Stitch's profile picture because it's always during Tilted. It's the first time I've ever seen the profile picture. It's a sloth hoodie.
It is a sloth.
All right, Sloth and Stitch working the way around. The trigger marble, ready to go. Couple marbles in the pleb bin, including GJC. Unfortunate.
Ugh. It's okay. I still have a slight shot.
And the mod's in there, too. Have the mods given up for the night? Hard to tell. All right, here we go.
This is a close one.
Lots of marbles getting that early start. Diablobeck taking an early lead, but plenty more boosting and track to go. Moving up now, Theon Music with a little bit of an edge here on the outside, but Folk and DeFarnell, I was looking to see if they were going to make a move here, trying to hold something, but no, gust it too early, and is now starting to feel the burn as they go into the second half. Twisted Indy now again in the front. Grenzenlos looking for glory once again, with Jan Billy and above average Aquino following in tow. Droska and Spooky Moose not too far behind. Spooky Moose has been here once before, but did not actually finish in the finals, so we'll have to attempt here if they want another chance. Twisted Indy out in front, though. They've already qualified once, going for the power play here, having fully worked out all the kinks, but looks like the others are not going to take it lying down. Vacunia, AC Dallas, and Lug blast past on the last boost. Above edge, Vacunia taking the victory.
Indy did not secure that anchor. Ah.
There it is. 201.2, a full fifth of a second ahead of AC and Lug. Well done.
GG, Vacuna.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we go into the semifinals. We ask that only The Hunt Music, Twisted Indy, Peridot, and Above Average Vicuña join in the next 3 races.
Everyone got your marble. Oh, not everyone. Just those 2. Sorry.
Here we go. The Hunt Music, Twisted Indy, Peridot, and Above Average Vicuña. Get on in. The Hunt is in. Wasting no time. And Peridot is in. And again, thank you all for your cooperation. Makes this event very smooth and very enjoyable for all. Much appreciated.
Let's go.
All right. Peridot, full fleefed Gemron. Showing off their accomplishments of the previous season. The Hunt Music, not
eyelash.
as lucky.
I would say he's pretty lucky. He has a Geotrail too, which is like one of the rarest trails you can get.
What they lack in season luck, they make up for in competition. Between record hunters earlier today, this event now, the Geotrail with a probably mid or end season event at some point. Definitely with the ability to win. So it's the grinder versus the lucky event runner. We'll see. Oh, the Miss Dope Sauce Spoo Music Tournament. That was a good one.
That was a great one.
And Peridot wasting no time. Full afterburner right out of the gate. But the Music has a second win. Closes the gap as they go halfway. The to the left-hand side. Peridot to the right-hand side. Neck and neck with the Music trying to go as quickly as they can. As fast as that little gingerbread can spin. Peridot's not letting up, though. Coming up into the final corner. The Music one last boost ahead. Is it enough to take the victory?
Yeah, the last boost. That little bit of boost
Peridot
at the end
tried to
secured it.
overtake at the end, but sprang a little too late. The Music takes it.
Timing. It's everything.
Timing's everything on these races, absolutely. All right, we'll let GJC do the next semifinal here. We are looking for Twisted Indy and Above Average Vicuña. If you two could join in on this next race.
We got Indy. And
There
there's
they are.
Vacuna.
Champions.
Good job, guys.
All right.
Did Indy a little bit behind.
Yep.
But that should not matter.
Twisted Indy has never secured a victory in any single round, although qualified many times. The unreliability of the buttons of the ship plaguing them their entire career. Vicuña, toast, and avocado.
Maybe we should have a.
Hard to
Maybe
go
we
wrong.
should have one that we have an anti-gravity. We're thinking about doing off-roading. Maybe we should have a water drag race.
Ooh,
A water theme.
I like the way you think. Well, GJC, if you want to make one, we
Maybe
might.
like with a wet track, right? And see how it goes, and maybe the boats will do a little bit better.
I mean, if you want to make one, it's not like you have to submit a fully finished product. You just get some good ideas in there. We work back and forth. We make it together. Good product.
Ooh.
I'd be happy
I'll
with,
think
with a
about this.
GJC water slide drag. Oh my goodness! Twist Indy has given up on the ship, gone full pirate captain. Can't say it was a wise decision. It's
No, I
not.
don't
It's
think
not doing it. I don't know
Just
why
not
they would
familiar.
change their strategy mid qualifier here. But
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Tiny little bit.
Oh!
Oh! Did he get it?
The pirate steals it at the end.
What?
Unbelievable.
Finally breaking that streak.
Wow.
I
A
think
bold move.
he can't go back to that ship now.
A bold
I really-
move paying off by Twisted Indy.
I did not think this was the smart move, to be honest. But
No.
at this point, I don't think he should go back. I
4
mean,
thousandths of a second.
there's no turning back, right?
Wowzer. All right, well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the finals. The Music and Twisted Indy.
Just needed more of that, pirate, cutthroat attitude, maybe. Can you still be a real pirate without a boat? I guess you can.
Yeah, you don't need a pirate to be a boat. Or a boat.
A pirate to be a boat to be a pirate.
All right, well,
Twisted Indy,
here we go.
Hunt Music.
Pirate versus Geotrail. Let's It's gonna be a big one. Twisted slow and steady to the left. The Hunt will be going to the right. And GJC, you can take this one the full distance.
Okay. Hunt music. Just waiting for him to line up in the second lane over here on the right. I do love this gingerbread. And they're off. So far, neck and neck with that first boot. Twisted Indy's gonna take that lead a little with this pirate hat. Ooh. This Geotrail is lacking a little. I think the gingerbread is getting a little dizzy.
Ooh.
It might be one of the disadvantages of being a gingerbread. It's like he's in one of those like space rings.
I was about to say the geoscopic stabilization was not working.
Yeah, they
got
quite synced.
They got some work to do on that. I mean, it's a good idea trying to stabilize your marbles so everything rolls around you and you stay centered, but calibration was off on that race and it showed.
Yeah, that was definitely off.
So Twisted Indy
I do feel like
has done it.
If I was in one of those, I'd get really sick probably. I'd probably throw up all over the place, I'm gonna be honest. That's why I don't go to space camp.
So Twisted Indy has done it for the first time, qualifying. And taking the victory all the way through the finals for the third round. They're already VIP.
The streak is broken.
So I'll have to remember
the streak is broken.
I'll have to remember not to un-VIP them next Monday.
I might just start un-VIPing people soon too. I'm running out. I keep giving them away free willy, like willy-nilly all the time, and now I'm running out. I think I got like one left to give.
Yeah, my VIPs are reserved for the top 10 gifters of subs to the channel, and my weekly derby events this season being the drag race.
I like it.
All right, folks, last round of qualifiers. Last 4 chances to get in for the finals. Limit on the clock. Get him in.
Got a minute.
Who else? More people are starting to show up here. Sports Hawk's here.
Hi, Sports Hawk.
Any info on Sports Hawk?
Sports Hawk, I believe, is a fan of all Hawks teams, whether that be... It's not even just like Blackhawks. It could be like any bird-related teams.
Seahawks, Cardinals,
Seahawks,
Blue Jays.
Yeah, Cardinals,
Eagles. Interesting.
Falcons.
Interesting.
All birds.
All bird sports teams.
Yeah.
I imagine that would make like certain finals events very hard for them if both teams are birds.
Oh, they don't watch them. It breaks their heart. Breaks their heart to see the birds go at it. Favorite movie also, The Birds.
Really? Never would have guessed. I guess quintessential question, Birdemic, yay or nay?
For him, I bet it's a nay, but we'll see.
Fighting for the trigger marble position, it looks like it will be Diablo back for the first time tonight. The marbles filing into their positions. So we have Grenzenlos, Jambilly, above Edgerkini, and Drahuska in the first 4 positions. Kraken, Scruff, Seesaw, Spinner, Peridot, and Bunsen. Filling out the rest of the competition, looks like Foreman and Ryan have joined in the front as well. So the 12 marbles have been selected. All the other marbles going in the pleb bin. 33 marbles. Good lord, I'm telling you, the pleb rebellion's coming, man.
Oh no, I'm in the pleb bin again.
The pleb bin rebellion is coming. I can feel it. Favorite car, Firebird. No surprise there. My friend had a Firebird. It caught on fire in the parking lot.
Oh, mine did not caught on fire.
He parked it.
He did crash it though.
He parked it at a 7-Eleven, and when he got back, the back wheel well was on fire.
What?
And it destroyed enough of the car to make it not worth repairing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a very strange happenstance. Drahuska
with the Cobra.
Looking good. Oh, big push. Uh-oh.
Dr. Bunsen? Trying to make a move?
It's close. Dr. Bunsen. Oh! Foreman has a blowout. Spins out of control. Jambilly into the lead. Peridot right behind. It's anyone's match. Even the plebs are moving. Kira's trying to put a push in. But Jambilly holds it to the end here. Wowzer. Jan Billy, not
GG,
washed
Jan.
up yet. Taking the victory. Well done. Well done.
GG.
Third of a second victory. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our second qualifier of the final round. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Get your
I'm
marbles
going to
in.
grab a quick water. Hold on a second.
Ciao. And again, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for being here. Enjoying the evening festivities. Glad to have y'all joining in on the fun. Pixel Disaster Net, welcome back. GJC is our co-host this week. He'll be back. Make sure you've already given GJC them follows. They do some wonderful streams. They do a pizza giveaway and a Thirsty for Taylor Thursday. So, all good stuff over on that channel. Definitely worth checking out. Any other regular events you do?
Let's see. I try to do Tilted on Tuesdays, and then I always do Marbles updates where we do a marble show, a talk show on Mondays, and then Wednesdays I usually have like a leaderboard update.
I was about to say, when's your leaderboard update? That's Wednesdays?
Yeah, usually now it's been like I think 3 seasons where I've been taking a regular snapshot every Wednesday at the same exact time. That way I can give you guys the most accurate statistics that you can for the top racers,
right.
top streamers, top tilters. So if you guys are, I have a spreadsheet where I show it all too. So if you guys are ever curious about if you're a top tilter or a top streamer or top racer, you can check it out.
Fantastic. 2,000 fleegs. 13 races, 1 death, no wins, 1 point.
I believe he is. It looks like he's half dolphin.
Half dolphin.
Right? We only see the top, but the bottom, I'm curious to see what's
There's a
beneath
flipper
the water.
or something on the left side for sure.
Right? Is that a flipper?
I think that's
Or
part
is he
flipper on the
riding a
left-hand
dolphin?
side. Part dolphin. Interesting.
Maybe.
They are a radioactive sphere, so maybe something related to a secret underground government experiment on marine creatures.
You know, I have heard that the CIA trains dolphins to spy on people.
So it's one of those bomb disarming half human, half dolphin spy
they use like
hybrids.
sonar to like figure out where the bombs are,
Right.
and then like they.
Right. No, you're right. Is Dr. Bunsen also? Is Dr. Bunsen the one performing the experiments? Also in the sphere radioactive?
I believe we could talk to his assistant.
I feel like we're not allowed to speak any more on this. We might have to.
Meep will let us know, but he only knows 1 word, so I'm not sure we could get too much out of him.
I think we'll save the rest of that for the offline conversation, just so we don't get in any trouble unexpectedly. But looks like the marbles are moving their way through. The pleb bin now filling. We have a couple marbles trying to get in position, but the positions are already filled. Makoto, Pixel Disaster Net, Twisted Sloth and Stitch, Grenzen Lost, Sports Hawk, Dabbleback, Lugo-Val0s, Winning Marble, Peridot, Cyber Kraken, and the Trigger Marble, DG Noah. Oh, they've been reimbursed. Reestablished as a official contestant here.
Here we go.
Interesting. Trying to redeem themselves as the Trigger Marble. So far, so good. Can they finish it out
Seems
here?
like the managers are way more forgiving than I am.
Yep. Did you know it passes the test? Has redeemed themselves as a Trigger Marble. Look at that. Full circle arc on that narrative there for DG Noah.
Oh, lug.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh.
Lugo.
Oh.
Lugo.
Winning Marble was making
Marble.
promises early here. Oh. Big push.
Lugo. Sports Hawk. Representing all birds everywhere. Lugo. Representing ovals everywhere.
They've got a lead.
It's a GG. Look
And
at
there
that.
it is. Lugo takes it. The second track builder of the night.
Using a
What
tired
if the
Miss
final
Madcow.
finals are Twisted Indy and Lugo? Could you imagine?
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, we'd never hear the end of it.
Track builder showdown. Gives new meaning.
Gives new meaning to the Indy-Val0s drag race. All right, gentlemen, 2 qualifiers remain. This one and the next one. Only 2 chances left to get into the finals and the finals.
Let's go.
Now is your chance.
I need a showing. Let's go. Come on. Want to get into the final? Well, I don't need. Let's just try to get past qualifiers.
We could race on this secret track. You're right, Twisted Indy. We could. That would be interesting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is time.
Yeah, it's time.
Second to last qualifier of the night. Thank you again for all coming out. We will do some filler races while we wait for the victory track to be constructed. So if you are in need of energy tiers, there will be some races in which you can fill that in. And then GJC will grace us with a raid target after we run the victory track one last time.
Who cares about energy? Who's here counting energy?
It's a clever disguise to give Twisted Indy as much time as he needs to get the victory track up. That's all it really is. Any shoe that fits, right? Any port in a storm.
Imagine being worried about energy.
Sauce My Kiwis wants that trigger marble position. And it looks like they've got it all to themselves here. There it is. Sauce My Kiwis, number 28 in the world, will trigger marble.
There we go.
The others file in. Sorry for the camera. Stand by. I've never done this track before. I little turn around.
Oh, I think I got into a lane this time. Did I?
We'll find out. The swipe goes across. GJC does look seated in the number 3 position.
Yes, let's go.
One last swipe, and we will have Ryan, Droska, Peridot, GJC in 4th position. John Fearing, Jesus Made, Tom Sawyer, Punch-Tony Sonic, Jan Billy, Lugo-Valos, and Grenzenlos. As all the other marbles file into the pleb bin. And boy, the pleb bin is as full as it's ever been. 2 last chances for the pleb uprising. We'll see what happens as Sauce My Kiwis makes their way down into the trigger position. 3, 2, 1, go, says the track. Oh!
Oh! Going! This is me, guys! I pull it away! Puxatawny, don't you ruin this for me, alright? I will. Oh no! No! This might break my heart.
Plenty of track left.
Probably never gonna watch Groundhog's Day ever again.
Plenty of track left, GJC. Don't worry. Well, okay.
Oh,
Puxatawny! Oh, GJC blows out! Oh no! Full blowout! GJC, John Fearing, Peridot, and Droska all blowing out at the same time. Tom Celery, the only one in the front that didn't blow out. Sauce My Kiwis, also one of the ones in front, but can't keep up with Tom Celery. Wowzer, Bowser.
It broke his heart. I said I wasn't going to watch Groundhog's Day again, and he's like, what? Distracted him.
That was a huge blowout there by a lot of marbles.
GG's, guys.
Okay. So here we go. The last qualifying race, ladies and gentlemen. Last chance to qualify for tonight. Some accusations of a spike strip having been thrown out on the track. Now, again, everything is fair in these competitions, so a spike strip on the track would not be against the rules. However, very unsportsmanlike, and only inviting dangerous things to happen to yourself should it be found out who was responsible. Lethal Mob Hit is here. Lethal Mob Hit is actually a storyteller for children's hospitals.
Oh. Now, does she,
despite their name,
do voices?
Yeah, despite their name, they're actually a very, very kind and caring person.
I like it when people read me stories and they use voices for all the characters.
I feel weird doing voices when I read a story.
No.
Because I feel like if I don't give it 120%,
that's the showman in you, though. That's
right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like I can't half-ass it. This is like a whole
market sheds that you should explore, like audiobooks,
right, and so that's what I'm saying is I would feel bad just doing the halfway storyteller reading a book, minimal character development. I would either want to do none of it or I get way too into it. There's no, it's an on-off switch. There's no middle ground.
All or nothing.
It's all or nothing, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you all for coming out. 33 competitors on the final race of the night. This is fantastic. Glad to have you all here. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Thank you, JC, for being a part of it.
Of course, it was fun. Good luck on everyone getting qualified.
Our last qualifier, and to get 500 bets from Lugo-Valos. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Make sure you're heading on over to GJC on their next stream. Drop them some love as well.
Thanks, guys.
We do still have the finals of this round, and then the semifinal finals and the final finals. after this, and then there will be some intermittent races while we wait for the victory track. So the races are not done yet, but the qualifiers will be done after this track.
Post-finals. Post-finals, finals.
Yes. 34. Oof. Here we go, 10 seconds.
Everyone trying to get in on this last chance to make it.
Yeah. Pixel Disaster Net coming in. Heard anything about them?
Pixel Disaster Net, I believe, started off as a troll Pixel account.
Really?
Yes. But has reformed their ways, decided to make a distinct name for themselves in the community.
You say reformed.
Uh-huh.
I heard the Spanish Inquisition was involved.
Oh, well, I think it put the fear of God in him. We give second chances. I was listening to Pixel earlier today. He said they like to give second chances.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, take their word for it. They say they're a changed marble. And we'll have to take their word at it, But break my heart a second time.
All right. Well, this time GJC in position 3 for real.
Let's do this.
They're ready.
It's my last chance to shine.
Can GJC pull it through here? The trigger marbles through. Oh, looks like John Fearing getting a little bit of a nose here.
Oh my god, I'm racing right next to Mikado and Toast, my two mods in my channel. Here we go.
All right, here we go. And there's some pizzas on the other side.
Let me see if I can convince them to do a shake and bake.
Oh my goodness, look, there's the pleb revolt I was talking about. Big pushes from the plebs coming through right now. Kraken leading the charge for the plebs. GJC holding the front. Lugo0s giving a challenge here.
Lug, ruin this for me.
Lugo's already qualified, so if he wins, it won't count.
This for me, Lug.
GJC, though, needs to overtake John Fearing.
Here we go.
GJC's pushing. John Fearing's holding Makoto in the back. John Fearing, GJC, Makoto, and Lug all neck and neck. Lug the only one. Oh no, GJC!
Oh, I needed a push there.
You're the only one who didn't get the boost.
I needed a push there, Makoto. You broke my heart.
John Fearing takes it. Oh man, look at that. John Fearing, Makoto, and Lug all within half a second of each other. GGC gonna be just under half a second behind. You missed the last boost.
I could be happy. He's my MSLA teammate. At least the team gets a win, so I'm okay with it.
All right, well, John Fearing's in it. Ladies and gentlemen, we now go into the last round. Oh, it's already gone. All right. We go into the last round of the finals. So this is going to be Jam Bailey, Lugo0s, Tom Celery, and John Fearing. The only 4 marbles we're looking to have join here. Not one of the ones I mentioned, but that's okay.
There's Tom.
Tom Celery and Lugo are what it's going to be.
All right, first up.
All right. Here we go. Who are we favoring here in the semifinals right now?
I mean, I got a soft spot for Twisted Indy because he's rocking a pizza.
Okay.
And you know me, I love pizza.
I mean, Tom Celery is Tom spelt out with celery. It's the healthier choice.
Well, yeah, it is the healthier choice. I get that. I do get that. And maybe I should be eating more celery than pizzas.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I get is I sometimes get the adult chicken nuggets, aka boneless chicken wings, and it comes with like ranch and celery. I'm gonna be honest with you, I almost forget about the celery almost all the time.
I'm the complete opposite. I'm not a ranch fan.
You're not a ranch fan?
Most of my life, I've been against any and all creamy white dipping substances. I've eased up a little bit on that. Like I'll do mayonnaise in like a salad, but nope, I don't do Alfredo. I don't do
Alfredo
sauce. I don't do blue cheese. I don't do ranch.
Oh no, I don't like blue cheese either.
That is just.
This is close, but it looks like
Tom Celery is holding strong. Logo a little slow after eating a pizza. Should have gone with the celery.
And the pizza slowed it down.
Pizza just a little too heavy in his stomach. Couldn't make it all the way out.
It's a lot of carbs.
It's a lot of carbs.
And also cheese. Cheese, I don't know, maybe a little lactose intolerant over there too.
Right, so avocado, that's what I say. It's like I have gotten a little bit past it. So like if it's like a macaroni salad, chicken salad, tuna salad, I can do the mayonnaise in that capacity. But like mayonnaise on a sandwich, no thanks. I'll take butter, I'll take olive oil and oregano, but I do not need the mayonnaise straight up. You gotta hide it in something. I can do coleslaw. Actually, most of the coleslaws I have don't use mayonnaise.
Okay.
It's what's called a boiled coleslaw dressing, which is basically like a cooked salad dressing. So you boil it to emulsify it, and it gets a nice creamy texture that way.
Isn't mayonnaise with a lettuce salad just like essentially a sandwich in a bowl? Or not sandwich, like a salad. Like a sandwich in a bowl form.
Yeah, like it's like I'm getting there, right? Like baby steps. Yeah. I'm trying to get over just
broaden those horizons.
But my initial reaction to any creamy white dipping substances, I'm just like, nah.
I think it's like something crazy, like 70% of all the salad dressings that's consumed in America is like ranch. It's like a huge, crazy amount.
We're looking for Jan, Billy, and John Fearing. There they are.
There's Jan. Jan and Jill. Jill and Jan. Going up the hill.
Another pizza strategy from John Fearing here. Jan Billy sticking with the racing stripes. Based on what I saw in the last competition, I'm leaning towards Jan Billy on this one.
It's a beautiful marble. I love it.
It's very nicely done. Gold, waving flag,
yeah.
Solid marble. Number 671 taking on number 427. Another close one. 102 wins to 32 wins. So John Fearing, slightly better record than Jan Bailey. But again, John Fearing is going with the pizza strategy, which we just saw did not fare as well, especially against someone sporting racing stripes. All right, here we go. Jan Billy and John Fearing. The second semifinal of the fourth round. Jan Billy with a bit of a nose of a start, and John Fearing again feeling the weight of the pizza in their stomach. Can't quite keep pace right out of the gate. Will they strike late? Yes, they do.
Finish that pizza, John. Finish it.
He's scarfing it down as fast as he can.
Scarf it down. It's not helping, buddy.
He does
some drink in there.
He does have a banana, which he might use to his advantage, but no, too little, too late. The pizza's not a way to go for racing, ladies and gentlemen. Jan Billy and Tom Salary, the two healthier choices, will advance to the finals of the fourth round.
Breaks my heart.
Jan Billy and Tom Salary, you are the two we're looking for on this final race. Get him in. All right, here we go. Jan Billy, Tom Salary.
There's Tom. There's Jan.
All right. Who you going with?
This is rough.
Racing stripes.
I'm gonna say Tom. I think the diet is helping. The diet of celery is gonna help. I wasn't sure at first, but
I'm leaning towards Jan. Jan's got the racing stripes. Okay. You know.
Proven champion.
Proven champion, dressed as a champion, acting like a champion. It's giving me the right gut feeling.
Sometimes I wonder, when you've won it before, are you quite as hungry to win again?
I mean, they're here in the finals. That says it for me.
I see. That does. You're right.
But we'll see. That was it. I'll let you do the honors on the last final here.
Jan and Tom getting ready. Jan getting in position.
In case you haven't seen it, we do have the Christmas tree.
Here we go. And the lights. This is neck and neck so far. Jan and Tom jockeying for position. Two beautiful streaks in the past. Look at those trail. Tom pushing forward slightly. I'm telling you, leaner, dude. It's like almost a full vegetarian diet. There's just less marble, maybe, you know?
One last push, but it's not enough. Tom Celery. The celery takes it. There it is. The diet wins in the end. Go figure.
Yep.
All right, folks. Well, there we have it. Our four winners of the night. Garnet Rod, Doom, Twisted Indy, and Tom Celery. Tom Celery, let me get you that VIP right out of the gate. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we go into the final semifinals. Hosting
GG Jan.
With Garnet Rod, Doom, Twisted Indy, and Tom Celery. So again, we ask only those four join in the next 3 races. And then we will do some additional races while we wait for Indy to update the victory track. Then we'll run the victory track, and then we will raid.
Yay.
On the advisement of GJC, who again, thank you for coming out and supporting the stream.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Garnet Rod and Doom, our first 2 finalists, Garnet Rod from round 1 and Doom from round 2. Garnet Rod was actually had the officials step in to get them to stop winning races.
I know.
And they did thankfully back off for the rest of the competition, which means they are well rested. And I got to go with Garnet Rod on this one.
I think I need to go with Doom. I'm a fan of this, using the toast as a
The donut toast, it's worked twice.
aerodynamic thing.
New,
Yeah, but you know, also
strategy.
the donut tire might be a little underflated. I'm not sure if that helps either.
Well,
We
drag
saw-
racing,
we
the
saw some-
tires are deflated.
There's a little bit of wobble, though. You know what I'm saying? That's
The
the
alignment
problem.
was not good last time, but they did straighten
Yeah,
it out
yeah.
right at the end. So, oh, that does not look good. You're right. That is the wrong way to roll a tire. But it's working for Doom. He's making it work.
Yeah. The toast spoiler is helping.
It definitely picks up a lot of slack. And there's a good boost. Oh my
that.
goodness,
Look at that.
Doom, 2 in a row.
Look at
Garnet Rod got no answers. The aerodynamic efficiency of
wait,
Doom,
trying to get that last bit. No.
uncontested.
Wow.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the
Oh.
new meta. The new meta.
You
Doom,
need a spoiler.
donut with a spoiler of toast. Crazy. It was a full second. It was more than a second victory. That's almost embarrassing. I feel Garnet Rod should not have been fooling around like he was. He had it coming, let's be honest. Let's be honest, he had it coming. All right, we're looking for Twisted Indy and Tom Celery to join in here. I think, ironically enough, Twisted Indy is the longest name remaining.
Yeah? So, is he going to be able to fit his full name in there? I don't know.
I would hope so.
I feel like Twisted Indy doesn't really, you know, there's people who have like very distinct like signatures for all their maps. I don't think I've ever seen him write his name out or anything
Correct.
like that.
We old-time map builders kind of know we don't need to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever a question in anyone's mind.
Shit.
Yeah.
I feel a little shade going down there. Oh,
No,
my
I'm just saying, when people open up a Shen's track, it's usually not a who made this. It's more of a, oh, this
It's
is
like,
a Shen track.
Oh, this is a 1 hour track.
Oh, this is a Shen track.
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
And same
1
with
hour
Twisted
long,
Indy.
Of course it is.
I mean, sometimes you kind of have to research like what the theme is this season, but once you know what the theme is, it's very clear that it is a Twisted Indy track. So here we go, Twisted Indy and Tom Celery. The two T's battling it out. Tom Celery on the right, Twisted Indy on the left. There's any slow start there, but the Shark has been proven tried and true over the time. But Tom Celery's super restrictive and performance dialed in diet could come to fat, but Twisted Indy, having just eaten a baby seal not 2 hours ago, is fully protein charged. And Tom Celery
my God,
sprints
that
at
was
the
close.
end, but it's not enough.
That boost was too late, Tom. Oh, no.
Well, there you have it. Baby seal meat outcompetes celery.
Maybe biofuel engines is not the way to go. Might have to sacrifice more baby seals.
All right, so it's going to be Doom and Twisted Indy for the finals. This is for the Command of the Week, ladies and gentlemen, and your name on the trophy. A lot at stake here. The track maker versus the new upstart. The dark horse of the evening. The least expected marble to win with the unprecedented donut toast strategy. And Twisted Indy pulls a fast one. Throwing on some toast. The
this
meta
might even
play,
it out.
the mind games to date has all been mind games. Absolutely
Even it
astonishing.
out.
Wow.
With a toast spoiler. Oh my god, I don't
Wow.
know. I can't pick.
In true pirate fashion, Twisted Indy has stolen the exact strategy of Doom, but it's going to try to outdo him with a turtle shell opposed to
It's a
donut.
pizza turtle shell too.
Oh yeah. So here we go. Twisted will go to the left, put the pressure on Doom to be the trigger marble.
It is a copycat, league kind of. I feel like, right? A lot of guys are just stealing ideas from each other, seeing what works. So I don't think there's anything.
It's a
wrong with
brand
that.
new idea. We're only in our 4th week. Plenty of
Yeah.
meta to be sorted out. Some marbles have even looked into kicking themselves at the beginning of races. Twisted Indy and Doom.
We're again.
We're the finals.
We're going to talk about kicking marbles. People are going to get upset again.
Take it away, GJC.
Twisted Indy in the lead, using that brand new Toast spoiler. Doom is trying to catch up, not gonna let this go. He obviously is the originator of the spoiler, Toast spoiler.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. Twisted Indy beats Doom with his own game.
Dang.
The rigidity of the turtle shell outperforming the sponginess of the donut. Not only stealing, but then further refining the idea and winning the whole competition that he helped create in the first place.
Breaking the streak.
By exactly a tenth of a second. Twisted Indy finally abandoning his ship tactic, and it paid off. It was a gamble, but it worked, but I can't say the people are going to be happy about it.